I started practicing yoga when I was about 19. The year was 1979. Almost immediately. I mean, the third pose, I realized I was doing something that was incredible and that I'd never done before. And I felt a kind of inner challenge and an inner connection that I think I had been longing for my whole life, and there it was. I was in college at the time, majoring in philosophy, and I felt like I got more understanding of philosophy in that third pose than I had in 3 years of college. I stuck with yoga because it touched me so profoundly, and really fundamentally it worked. And it gave me something that nothing else in life could give me. I began to discover that the more often I practiced it, the more I got better. I felt more confident, more inspired, and more motivated about life and myself. And there was nothing else that gave me what yoga was giving me. But more than that, it was a sense that I was really getting something from it that I was meant to have in this lifetime. I've taught for almost 40 years, and my goal is to share what I got out of yoga, and that is to touch a part of myself that nothing else in life can touch. And yet, without knowing that part of ourselves, life is empty. Life just can't be full. What I would say to students who are beginning practice or discovering yoga is just to continue to practice, and to continue to keep your eyes open and reach out and look to the best resources you can possibly find. ParaYoga is a style of yoga I developed. Really, it's informed by the tradition of Tantra Hatha Yoga. And it's really the outcome of having studied with two masters and really having been blessed by learning and studying with them very closely for almost 40 years. 20 years with my first teacher, 20 years with my second teacher. And the idea really is that ParaYoga is an opportunity to touch the ancient tradition of yoga, but in a modern style, a way that people will be familiar with, but allows them to experience the yoga at the greatest depth and range of possibility. So there'll be asana, there'll be work with the breath, systematic relaxation in shavasana, and then usually, very often, some form of pranayama or meditation. And the whole idea is to make this experience totally seamless, so that asana lends itself to shaping the breath. Breath lends itself to focus, meditation, relaxation. And so the idea here is to use asana to improve the quality of the breath, to use the breath to shape the mind, and to use the mind to reach or touch our spirit. And so the idea of, can we use all of those techniques that students are very accustomed to if they've done yoga before, but make it a complete experience, a holistic experience. My practice, yoga practice at this point in my life is kind of it's really the core of my life. It's what it inspires me to teach, it's what inspires me to be a good father and a good husband. It continues to bring meaning and a sense of purpose to my life. And it ultimately gives me peace and a sense of being connected to what I need to be connected to in order to live my best life.